to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action. Unleashes it on the run. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. It's a draw. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
They've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
Grab near the sticks. It's Kane. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, NC State. And once he got loose, it was all over. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Showing off the arms. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Catch in the middle. It's Abrams. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. He slings it deep to the left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Line getting set on second down. To throw, it's Leon. Quickly to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Tar Heels are marching down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Tar Heels have moved it inside the 20. They'll leave it with him. He now has 79 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Second down coming up. Running behind that left side. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. The give. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
PAT unit on the field. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game, but I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
NC State going up tempo. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Still on his feet at the 45. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw, it's Whitaker. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. This is a 3rd and long. These corners going to give them some space. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Getting some heat. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. No good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. The Tar Heels will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got him and they convert. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. To the air on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. And the ball is picked off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to throw. It's Whitaker. Might be looking to run. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, running back gets to give. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Bust through behind his pad. There he goes to the right. Inside the 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
A nice job by this offense, put the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting, going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going to take off. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to throw for it. Coming after it. Blasted as he lets it go. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Quarterback will audible. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for a huge play. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to pass. It's Leon. Unleashes one. Makes a connection. At the 45 on his way. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Tar Heels are on the move. Trying to find his man on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Leaves it with the back. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina! And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. They'll give it to the back. Discards a man. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. To the air. It's Whitaker. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Oh, it's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. A swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Kane. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Pressure coming. Steps away. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
Well, this defense has been dominating their opponent all game long, and I think you're really seeing the fruits of their labor on the recruiting trail. They have got some dudes up front, out of high school, in the portal, and those guys are just wreaking havoc on this offensive line.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Across the 25, he's got room. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll give it to him again. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll let one go down the right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
And that receiver had nobody around. That's got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Touchdown, UNC! And the stomping has commenced. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team if they're having this much success on the ground. It starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense has first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
You know, like that big, reliable security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. Finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers.
It's trying to burn this defensive back. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And now on second down for this offense. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Pirouettes through. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Not even a moment of anxiety in that decision. 4th and 1, yep, we're going.
Well, this isn't even a discussion in the headset. Like, this is automatic, autopilot. Like, 4th and 1, we're going for it every single time.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
He makes the connection. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the lone running back. Navigates that massive bodies and gets 4 out to the 17.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Now the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Yeah, and really good third down situational defense. You know it's third and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the fourth down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish out the game? Or do you trust your quarterback to go make a play and win the game right now?
On fourth down, going to the air. Looking deep. He's got it down the right side. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much. An easy conversion for this offense.
You know, I love offensive. Want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Got his man on the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Tar Heels are flying down the field. Little touch pass to the receiver. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback checking the play. He wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Abrams. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Hit as he throws. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he's wrapped up. Good return on the pick. 1st down for this offense. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback. I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Looking for space. It's Collins. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The offense set for a 1st down play. Running back goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Leon. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
It's a flea flicker. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set, 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. 1st and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Got it! And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. Touchdown, Tar Heel! And the route is on. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here in late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account. And it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good, big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Dropping back, it's Leon. Fires to the right. It's complete. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock as a defense, stop us. because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. So take that touchdown off the board. You want to create a little space as a receiver, but too much aggression there. And the Tar Heels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Deep shot for the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your